What do a $400 million private jet, a $2 billion crypto coin, and a cabinet full of confused secretaries all have in common? They're all part of a bigger story, a story about Donald Trump's America where corruption isn't hidden anymore. It's front and center, and worse, no one in power seems to care. Let's be honest, "I don't know" is becoming the go-to excuse in Washington. Trump doesn't know about the $2 billion foreign crypto deal tied to his name. His health secretary doesn't know if vaccines are good. His transportation secretary doesn't know how to fix airports, but somehow knows to avoid the worst ones. And when Congress is asked to investigate foreign gifts to a former president, the Speaker of the House says, "That's not my lane. That's not just irresponsible. It's dangerous, because what we're seeing isn't just a lack of knowledge, it's a strategy built on denial, distraction, and silence, while billions of dollars and foreign influence quietly shift the ground beneath American democracy." Let's start with the crypto coin. Earlier this month, a UAE-backed investment fund, reportedly connected to Mubadala, one of the country's major sovereign wealth funds, announced a massive $2 billion deal. The catch? It would involve using a Trump-branded cryptocurrency. That's right, Trump's name is now on digital currency, and foreign governments are buying in. Why does this matter? Well, under the Constitution, U.S. officials are banned from accepting payments or gifts from foreign states unless Congress explicitly approves it. It's called the Emoluments Clause. And a $2 billion investment tied to Trump's name could absolutely count. When Trump was asked about the deal, he said, "I don't know anything about it, I really don't," then added, "But I love crypto, big fan." That's a strange thing to say about a product that carries your name and could violate the Constitution. Next up, the jet. Reports show that Qatar either gifted or arranged highly favorable terms for Trump to use a luxury Boeing 747. This isn't just any plane. This is a $400 million palace-in-the-sky level aircraft. And here's the kicker. Maintaining and flying a jet like this over 10 years could cost U.S. taxpayers over $1 billion, especially if Trump uses it under Secret Service protection or diplomatic travel rules. So, has Congress approved this foreign gift? Well, when asked if Trump needed approval for the jet, House Speaker Mike Johnson shrugged it off. He said, "I've been a little busy. That's not my lane." But the truth is, it is his lane. As Speaker, Johnson leads the very chamber of Congress responsible for approving or denying foreign gifts to federal officials. He's not avoiding the question. He's avoiding accountability. Now let's talk about the people Trump picked to run the country. From health to transportation to homeland security, Trump's cabinet members seem either painfully unaware of their responsibilities or too afraid to answer questions honestly. Let's run through a few. First up, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., Secretary of Health. This spring, the United States saw a spike in measles cases. More than 1,000, triple the previous year. When asked if he would vaccinate his own child, Kennedy dodged the question. He said, "I don't think people should take medical advice from me." But here's the thing, he's the health secretary. His entire job is to provide health guidance. Worse? When asked how many National Institutes of Health staffers had been fired under his leadership, he didn't know, at his own pre-scheduled budget hearing. Next, Sean Duffy, Secretary of Transportation. When pressed on airport delays and staff shortages, Duffy blamed the Biden administration. But federal data shows that air traffic controller hiring increased under Biden, after years of decline before that. Instead of solving the problem, Duffy just admitted he avoids it. He told reporters he rebooks flights to Dodge Newark International, one of the airports he's supposed to improve. And then there's Kristi Noem, Secretary of Homeland Security. When asked about suspending habeas corpus, you know, that little constitutional right to a fair trial, Noem said, "That's not in my purview, except it is. Immigration, constitutional rights, border enforcement, that's literally her job. These aren't slip-ups, these are patterns." If Trump's cabinet is uninformed, Congress is uninterested. Republican leaders like Mike Johnson claim it's not their job to monitor Trump's foreign business deals, even though it's constitutionally required. And lawmakers aligned with Trump? They're either lobbing softball questions or playing dumb themselves. This isn't just silence, it's protection, it's part of the strategy. Let's do the math. Foreign money plus no oversight equals corrupt policy. Imagine this. The UAE dumps billions into Trump's crypto coin. Then, Trump becomes president again, and suddenly pushes for arms sales to the Gulf or trade deals that benefit the Emirates. Can we really say that's just a coincidence? Without transparency, without oversight, and without a functioning Congress, we'll never know. And that's what makes this not just unethical, but a threat to democracy itself. And the American people are starting to see through it. Recent polls show that 63% of Americans believe Trump's financial ties raise serious ethical concerns. Over half believe foreign governments have too much influence over him. Here's the bottom line. This isn't just about one shady crypto coin or one luxury jet, it's about a pattern, a system, built on denial, distraction, and deliberate ignorance. Trump's foreign deals are getting bigger, his cabinet is getting quieter, and Congress, they're pretending it's not their problem, but it is their problem, and it's ours too. Because when leaders stop answering questions and voters stop demanding answers, democracy doesn't die in darkness, it dies in denial. Thanks for watching.